Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine and fit at your home. So, let's begin with our new chapter, lesson number 2, globe, latitude, and longitude, in which we already discussed about the globe, size of the globe, about the different heat zone of the earth. Now, today we will discuss about the longitude and the relationship between the longitude and time, and why do we need a standard mean of time. So let's start our chapter. So what are longitude? To fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know something more than the latitude of that place. You can see, for example, the Tonga Island in the Pacific Ocean and the Mauritius Island in the Indian Oceans are situated on the same latitude, 20 degrees south. Now, in order to locate them preciously, we must find how far east or west these places are given from a given line of reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole, and these lines are called prime meridian. And in the beginning of chapter, this is prime meridian, this is equator. So both are on the same latitude, 20 degrees south. So what is the difference? Then we see how far they are from east to west, and that references or these lines of references are called prime meridian. And the distance long between them are measured in degree of longitude. Each degree is further divided into minutes and minute into second. They are circle, and the distance between them decrease instantly poleward until it becomes zero at the poles. We know that the latitude or the longitude decreases at the poles. Unlike parallel of latitude, all meridian are of equal length. Thus, it was difficult to the number the meridian. All country decided that the count should begin from the meridian which passed through Greenwich. So, where the British Royal Observatory is located, this meridian is called prime meridian. So, all the country the numbers are so many numbers are there. So, every country decided that we imagine a one line or which passed through Greenwich. So that line is British Royal Observatory, and this meridian is called prime meridian, and its value is 0 degree longitude. From it we count eastward as well as 180 degree westward. So the prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divide the earth into two equal half. One is the eastern hemisphere and the other one is western hemisphere. Therefore, prime meridian divides the earth into two parts. One is eastern hemisphere and second one is western hemisphere, and the prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divides the earth into two equal half, eastern and western hemisphere. Therefore, the longitude of a place is followed by the letter E for east and W for west. It is however interesting to note that 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridian are on the same line. So now look at the grid of the parallel. What is grid? The latitude and the longitude intersect each other at that point. This is called grid. You can locate any point on the globe very easily if you know the longitude and the latitude. If we know the exact latitude and longitude, so it is very easy for us to place on the globe and find out which country it is. So now longitude and time. Relationship between the longitude and time. Time is the at once particular meridian. The difference in time between two meridians is the time of sun passage from one meridian to the other. That means we donate, or if we are talking about the longitude and the time, how we calculate it? We calculate it on the about the position of the sun, because in the morning time shadows are longer, but at noon time the shadows are short. So we denote local time according to the position of the sun. So this time is proportional to the angular distance between the two meridians. So is the time of sun passage from one meridian to the other. This time is proportional to the angular distance between the two meridians. Now let's begin longitude and time. I explained you now the relationship of time. I told you that the local time we denote according to the position of the sun. Now let's start. The best mean of measuring time is by the movement of the earth, the moon and the planet. The sun regularly rises and set every day and naturally. This is a natural phenomena that the sun rises in the east and the set in the west. So it is best timekeeper throughout the world. Local time can be reckoned by the shadow cast by the sun. I already told you that the local time depend on the position of the sun. So shadow cast by the sun, which is the shortest at noon and longest at sunrise and sunset. When the prime meridian of Greenwich has the sun is the highest point in the sky, all the places along this meridian will have midday or noon. As the earth rotates from west to east, we know that our earth rotates from west to east. Those places east of Greenwich will be ahead of Greenwich time, and those to all the west will be behind it. The rate of difference can be calculated as follow. We know that our earth rotates from west to east, and the earth rotates 360 degree in about 24 hours, which means in 1 hour or 1 degree in 4 minutes. So we calculate it when it is 12 noon, 15 into 4. So is equal to 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour ahead of Greenwich, which means 1 p.m. But at 15 degree west of Greenwich, the time will behind. So when we move to east, we gain time, but when we backward, we decrease the time. So which means 1 p.m. but at 15 degree west of Greenwich, the time will be behind Greenwich time by 1 hour. It will be 11 a.m. Similarly, at 180 degree, it will midnight when it is 12 noon at Greenwich. At any place, a watch can be adjusted to read 12 o'clock when the sun is at the highest point. When it is midday, the time shown by a clock will give the local time for that place. You can see that all the places on a given meridian of longitude have the same local time, because we reckon the time according to the shadow cast by the sun. So it is the shortest at noon and longest at sunrise. So local time depends upon the position of the sun. So when we move, our earth rotates from west to east, and our earth rotates 360 degree in 24 hours, and 360 degree means which means 15 an hour. So 1 degree in 4 minutes. So when we divide 15 into, so when we multiply 15 into 4 is equal to 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So when we move to eastward, we gain time, and when we backward to west side, we decrease the time. So now why do we need a standard time? हमें स्टैंडर्ड टाइम क्यों चाहिए? अगर हमारे पास स्टैंडर्ड, इफ वी डोंट हैव स्टैंडर्ड टाइम, सो अ लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन. सो आई गिव यू एग्जांपल. व्हेन इफ clock in your house suddenly stop due to battery issue or something else, so much problem is there na. You wake up late, all the things are going late. So why do we need a standard time? We need standard time because the time of a place depend on the longitude that passes through it. So the standard time for each country is usually taken as the time of the central meridian. If you don't have the standard time, so lot of confusion between the timetable of your flight, timetable of your school, timetable of your train, time schedule for your exam. So many confusion if we don't have the standard means of time. That's why we need a standard time, and that standard time in India is 82.5 degree east longitude. Determine the standard time, that is IST, Indian Standard Time. That's why we need a standard time. So let's start. The local time of places which are on different meridian are bound to differ. For example, it will be difficult to prepare a timetable for train which cross several longitude. In India, for instance, there will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local time of Dwarka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. It is therefore necessary to adopt the time of some central meridian of a country. So I told you, so if we don't have a standard mean of time, so lot of confusion in the timetable of train and so many flights. And also, so in this two examples are there, Dibrugarh in Assam and the Dwarka in Gujarat, they have the difference of 1 hour and 45 minutes. So the country adopt some central meridian of a country standard time for the country. In India, the longitude 82.5 degree east is treated as the standard meridian. The local time at this meridian is take the standard time for the whole country, and it is known as the Indian Standard Time, IST. So this chapter is over now. Okay, we read one example. Kabir lives in a small town near Bhopal. He tells his friend Alok that they are not able to sleep tonight. A day and night cricket match between India and England has started at 2 p.m. in London. This means that match would begin at 7:30 p.m. in India and finish well into night. Do you know what is the time difference between India and England? You know, when the match start in India at 7:30 p.m. so that the match will end into night. But India located east of Greenwich, that means I told you 82.5 degree east is 5 hour and 30 minutes GMT. GMT means Greenwich mean time. So it will be 7:30 p.m. in India when it is 2 p.m. noon in London, because the difference is about 5 hour and 30 minutes. So some countries have a great longitudinal extent, and so they have adopted some more than one standard time. For example, in Russia there are many as standard time. The earth has been divided into 24 time zone of 1 hour each. Each zone has thus over 15 degree of longitude. So this is the example Kabir told to his friend that today he don't able to sleep because there is a match between the India and the England. So they have to and the match started at 2 p.m. in London, but match would begin in India because we are following the IST meridian time, and the England denote the time at GMT, that means Greenwich meridian. So when it is 2 p.m. in London, that means in India it is 7:30 p.m. So they are not able to sleep that night. So that means, so what is the difference? Difference is about 5 hour and 30 minutes in the time of India and England. So because they are located on the different longitudinal extent, that's why each and every country adopted one standard time. In India it is IST, that means 82.5 degree east, and the other country in England, and they are following the GMT. GMT means Greenwich meridian, which passes through the British Observatory. So the earth has been divided into 24 time zone of 1 hour each. Each one thus cover 15 degree of longitude. So This chapter is over. You just read your chapter very carefully. This is very important chapter. Even with this video, or maybe the next video, I will send you one reference video also, so that you will be, so that things will be more clear to you. So okay, have a nice day.